I'm not going to lie, with the sunglasses on I can't see the screen on the camera, so I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm filming. Hello, welcome to Everyman Fragrances. My name's Steve. Sorry I've not uploaded in quite a while. Basically I've been wanting to film a summer list video and it's quite hard to film a summer list video outside like I'd normally do when it doesn't stop fucking raining. So yeah, don't blame me, blame the British weather. But anyway, as Jason Hayes has taught me, I must adapt and overcome. So that's what I've done. It's sort of quite late in the evening, the kids are in bed and I've come for a walk. So I'm just going to kind of film this on the go. I probably should emphasise I've not left the kids on their own, the wife is at home. So yeah, I've just come for a walk, late one, well, spring evening, it's not even fucking summer, is it? But anyway, here's my summer list video on the move. Okay, I'm going to start the list with an honourable mention, and that is Blonde from Soma Parfums. Now, if you don't know, Soma Parfums are a fragrance house that was created by the fragrance weirdo from Instagram, Dan, so shout out to him. Now, Blonde, I've not got a full bottle, I've got a sample, and it's just a fragrance that, what I love about it is it's just so delightfully summery. It's got this kind of citrusy, fresh, yet somehow kind of creamy, this kind of, which reminds you of sort of suntan lotion. It's kind of, but it's really unique. That's what I love about it. So yeah, definitely a great release in that one. It's my favourite from the three that I've tried from the house. And if you want a unique summer fragrance, I'd definitely recommend Blonde from Soma Parfums. Let's start the list proper then. In at number 5 is a fragrance that I've mentioned 1,000,001 times on the Scent Geeks podcast. It is Black Panther from Alexandria Fragrances. Most of you already know this now, but it's their take on Tiger from Bulgari, the Le Gem line, so it's their kind of posh, exclusive, really fucking expensive kind of fragrance line. And Alexandria have done a great take on it. It's actually quite a simple fragrance. It's basically just grapefruit and ambroxan, but it's just really, really nice and super versatile. It's really fresh. The performance is insane, and it's just really easy to wear, super fresh, super clean, wear it anytime, anywhere, get great performance. It's basically the sort of one of those warm weather fragrances that you get beastly performance from, which is really rare. So if I'm ever going out like all day in the heat and I want a fragrance to last rather than having to top up, Alexandria's Black Panther is what I reach for. So that had to be number 5 on this list. The next fragrance on the list might surprise a few people because it's actually Boss Bottled Tonic. Now, I know you're thinking like, why? What the fuck are you talking about? But actually it's a bloody nice fragrance. It's got that Boss Bottled DNA, which, let's be honest, is actually really nice. I know it's getting on a bit now, but this is like a fresher, cleaner take on it. Now, I must admit, I usually wear this fragrance in the evenings when I get home and I have a shower, like after the gym or going for a run or something like that, and I just want to smell nice while sitting on the sofa, because the performance of this isn't great, unfortunately. So here's the little caveat with this recommendation or suggestion. I urge you to get this little Diddy 30ml bottle. This bottle cost me less than £20. I did get a good deal on it because the box was damaged or whatever, but yeah, you shouldn't be spending much on this fragrance. And get this tiny little bottle. You can chuck it in your pocket, your man bag, your bum bag, your fanny pack, or whatever it is you carry on your person, or even just keep it in your drawer at work and just top up regularly. Just have a spray every couple of like hours, or even just like at lunch, just so it kind of sees you through the morning and the afternoon. Now, what I will say, the performance isn't awful in a climate controlled environment, but when you are sort of active and you're getting out and about, yeah, you'll burn this off pretty quickly. But in a climate controlled office, this will probably last okay. But as I say, just top up every couple of hours, top up at lunch so it sees you through to the afternoon or whatever, and yeah, you can get this hella cheap, and it's a really nice, clean, gorgeous fragrance. Honestly, this and Boss Bottled, the intense version, are my 2 favourites from the line without a doubt. In at number 3 on the list is L'Homme Ultime from Yves Saint Laurent. Now, those of you that saw my original discontinued gem video on this will know that I absolutely love this fragrance, particularly the opening. It's genuinely got one of the best openings, I think, in my collection of fragrances. So it opens with this gorgeous kind of bergamot, grapefruit, gingery kind of accord that's just absolutely delightful. Now, the opening is better than the dry down, I'm not going to lie, but the dry down is still really nice. As it dries down, it gets a little bit more floral, some rose comes through. It's not a really kind of intense feminine rose or anything, so don't let that put you off if you're not kind of into it. It's really quite subtle, but it does get a bit more floral, and there's kind of apple in the mids as well, and as it dries down it gets a bit more woody as well, because there's cedar in the base. So this is just a really pleasant fragrance that's actually really quite unique again, which is rare. The challenge I have, and I've said this before in my previous summer list videos, is that quite often with summer fragrances, it's more about evolution rather than revolution for me, because quite often a lot of summer fragrances just smell quite samey. They're kind of just this sort of generic citrusy freshness, where most of the ones on this list have some sort of uniqueness to them, and this is one of them. I've not really smelled any other fragrances like this, and it's also super versatile. You can easily wear it to work, in the office, etc. So yeah, if you can get this without spending too much money, because it is actually discontinued, I highly recommend you get L'Homme Ultime. It really is one of the best flankers. In at number 2 is a fragrance that narrowly missed out on the top spot, because I actually think this is a real summer banger. I'm talking about Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue Forever. Now, I did a video on this not that long ago. It was quite a quick video, but basically it's just saying if you like the smell of grapefruit, to get this, because it smells like a fucking grapefruit. I'm not talking about that sort of grapefruit smell that's kind of clean, ambroxany, fruity smell that you kind of get maybe from something like Bleu de Chanel. I'm talking about you've picked up a grapefruit, you've cut it in half, and you're smelling it. This is photographic copy of a grapefruit. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous summer fragrance, and surprisingly I get quite good performance from this, which, you know, you don't normally say that about Dolce & Gabbana fragrances in general, especially the light blue line. But yeah, this actually does last quite well on me. It's I get sort of regular wafts of it throughout the day, so yeah, that's also a Brucey bonus. So yeah, if you want a really natural, gorgeous grapefruit smell that's probably worked really well if you're going on like a summer holiday, definitely get Light Blue Forever from Dolce & Gabbana, and you can pick this up really cheaply as well. So yeah, an absolute banger. In at number 1 is a fragrance that I just had to pick. I have featured it in a summer list before, but I've just been wearing it so much recently when it's been a bit warmer that I just had to kind of put this at number 1. It did just pip Light Blue Forever from Dolce & Gabbana, as I mentioned in the previous kind of section. The fragrance I'm talking about is Bulgari's Manwood Neroli. Now, I know I talk about Bulgari fragrances quite a lot on this channel, and I have featured this fragrance before, as I said, but this is so nice to wear. I just really, really love reaching for this one. I think what I love about it is the opening is so invigorating. Some summer fragrances you wear and they smell nice, they're very fresh and citrusy, but this one has got that thing where if you apply it, you feel invigorated. I feel refreshed. Like if you're kind of a bit hot and a bit bothered, I apply this fragrance and it totally kind of refreshes and invigorates me. So it's just so nice. So yeah, it's got a really citrusy opening. Obviously the neroli in the mids sort of comes through and it's quite prominent, but I wouldn't say it's all encompassing, but yeah, definitely you need to have an appreciation for neroli, I would say, for this fragrance. And then in the base, it gets a little bit woody. I wouldn't say it's particularly, you know, really heavy in the woods, but it does get a bit woodier in the base. But I think that helps the performance in this fragrance, because I can easily smell this in the afternoon. I definitely get wafts of it in the afternoon after applying it in the morning, and I think it's because there is some wood in the base that just gives it a little bit, kind of bit more depth and a bit more oomph and a bit more strength maybe, I don't know. But yeah, this definitely lasts. So again, this is quite a unique fragrance, so I really enjoy wearing this. It's really refreshing, invigorating, as I say, manly, performs really well, and unique. So for me, I just had to put this at number 1 again. I've just been enjoying wearing this so much recently. So yeah, Bulgari Manwood Neroli is my number 1 fragrance for this summer. So that's it. That's my summer video for 2022. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry the surroundings weren't that summery, but the sun was shining when I came out, but it's now kind of getting dark. It's quite cold, hence I had to put the hoodie on, and I'm now walking back. But you know, it's a change of scenery. It's better than the white wall that you normally get from my sort of office studio type thing. So yeah, hopefully you appreciated it. If you didn't, fuck you. Let me know what you're going to be wearing this summer. I do love to find out. As I say, I really struggle to kind of change up the summer fragrances, if I'm honest. So do let me know what you've been wearing, and yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this. And like, comment, subscribe and all that shit, you know the score. And other than that, I'll see you through a video soon. Take care, much love.